Hey guys, it's Sarah from Book Nerds and Fangirls, and today we will be doing Riverdale Season 4, Episode 11, entitled Quiz Show. Now, last episode was alright. It was pretty good. There are some parts I liked about it, some parts I did not. Like, Riverdale is one of those shows that I literally have to binge watch or else it drives me crazy. Like, as some of you may have noticed, I'm steadily going crazy. I actually am doing this experiment where I try to keep up with Riverdale while it's on. So hopefully that all goes well. Hopefully I don't rage quit. I'm so close to the end or like the halfway point at least. So that's great. But hopefully they don't have a lot of filler in this episode. If that's one thing I have a complaint about when it comes to Riverdale, is that they're given like one too many episodes, like way too many episodes, when they could benefit from having less episodes and chopping out all those filler episodes. Like, I wish Riverdale would catch up on the trend that you don't need, like, a 22 to 23 episode season unless you have a very interesting and intriguing plotline. And Riverdale, sometimes we just have to admit it, guys. Sometimes they just do random episodes just for filler, and it kind of pisses me off. So, hopefully we get more out of this episode hopefully doesn't drive me nuts. Hopefully we get some answers about Jughead's death. I still think it's a story. I still think it's either a story or they're faking it, because, like, why would they kill off Jughead unless he was gonna be a ghost? I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people are just, like, way too detached in this. They don't really show a lot of emotion. They're very, low energy, and usually that's kind of like in dream sequences or sequences when it's like, oh, someone telling a story and people aren't as energetic. So I've seen plot devices like this used a lot. So hopefully that's where it goes and we're not getting like Jughead's permanent death. But I guess I'll stop ranting, drink my coffee because I was super tired before this started, and let's watch Riverdale, guys. Okay, so I got a new theory about what's gonna all go down. So, Jughead is gonna attempt to write the story about, Betty's dad and other stuff, but what we don't know or can't guess right now is that it's actually what we're seeing is actually a part of the story that quote unquote Betty Trudy really like went mad whenever the Baxter brother wrote about her serial killer father. So maybe that's where it fits in. But if it's real life, then of course Betty would feel betrayed that Jughead wrote about something that's so personal to her, which, they could probably sue for that, honestly. Because he doesn't really have the rights to use her story. And hasn't Betty suffered enough at the hands of her father? I'm just saying, if you're gonna want to make Betty a serial killer, like, uh, no idea how this is gonna go. I don't know. I don't know about that. And then, I like the quiz show thing. I like how Cheryl's all like, I knew that. Probably gonna get into, like, Betty's controlling tendencies, like her need to control things and not let loose and other stuff. I think that's gonna happen. Why Brett has to be a fucking asshole to Betty just 'cause is beyond me. Like, I got so mad whenever it's well, I'll see you in New Haven next year. Of course, you'll just be visiting. And I'm all like, if your daddy wasn't rich as fuck, you would probably not be getting into Yale because, let's face it, I don't think you're Yale material, honestly. Honestly, but I don't know. I don't know this guy's grades and other stuff, so maybe, maybe not. But, I don't know. Like, we'll see what happens and other stuff. And of course, we have, like, Archie and his uncle and Tom Keller going, like, oh, I wouldn't trust him. He's pretty shady. And I'm just like, you were pretty shady. Shady, like, a couple seasons ago, but let's forget about that. I love how people are all like, you seem shady, and yet they're actually shady too. So, I don't know about that. Then, of course, there's this little side piece of Veronica and Cheryl trying to make their rum, like, separate enough to where her father can sue them. But then, well, actually, Cheryl's a part of the family when it comes to the maple syrup thing, and I think she owns a share of the company, so I don't think she could get sued. I'm not sure. We'll see about that. Not sure, but let's go ahead and let's continue this episode. I hate it when Betty and Jughead fight. I really, really hate it, but like, I mean, they both have. Well, actually, no. Jughead's using the fact that she's mad at the fact that he gone to Yale to, like, like, put aside the fact that he is exploiting her, like, family tragedy for, like, potential gain. I mean, like, of course he would probably not go through with it, but, like, he has been kind of, like, keeping a lot of things from her lately, and I would understand why Betty would be kind of pissy about that. But, it's just, I don't know. I hate it when they fight. And then the only reason you got accepted into Yale was because of this school. And as much as I love Jughead, and as much as people in the comments might come at me for this one, I'm not saying Jughead's not smart. I'm not saying he, couldn't get into Yale if he really wanted to. Like I said, I don't know his grades. I don't know his GPA. I don't know his test scores. I just don't know. Like, if I saw, like, his SAT or his ACT scores or his GPA or his extracurricular activities or things like that, I would say, yeah, hell yeah. He could go to an Ivy League school, and it's not about, like, where you come from or where you've been. It's just about how hard you work to get into those Ivy League schools. And, I don't, like I said, I don't know if Jughead has worked hard enough to actually, get accepted into that, and God knows that the school actually, like, helped him along in the process of getting accepted. But I don't know. This better not be Jughead's death because of some petty ass fight between him and Betty and them breaking up yet again. Why can't they just leave Bughead alone for like a season? Like, can't we just do like Veronica and Archie? Even though, to be fair, like, why are Veronica and Archie still together? Like, I don't think I've seen a single couple scene between Veronica and Archie in like freaking forever. Like, are they still together? Are they still a thing? Because they hardly interact with each other, like, ever. And I'm just like, I know, like, Veronica is a strong, independent woman. She doesn't need no man. Like, I get that. But, and I know there's, like, a lot of things going on, but, like, I hardly see Veronica and Archie together whatsoever. And if you're gonna have, like, a couple, at least have them, like, interacting somewhat. Like, have we got, like, a single Veronica and Archie scene? this season, besides, you know, a couple of episodes. Like, am I the only one tripping here? Am I just, like, missing all their scenes together? Because, like, I thought Veronica and Archie were supposed to be this big couple ship, and I hardly see them together. It's like, okay. And then we got, like, Kevin, and he's going, like, on his definition of a Tinder grinder date, and then Fangs comes in, and it's all like, oh, I was brainwashed. I'm sorry for the way I treated you. I was brainwashed too, bitch. Can we not, like, talk about that? I don't know. Like, I'm really getting tired of Kevin's storylines, honestly. Like, I have, like, the one big gripe I have with CW. I noticed that this is the same for almost every CW show, is how they just kind of, like, put their side characters to the side. I know they're side characters, but you can make intriguing side characters that have more of a personality than Kevin. So, what I mean is that I don't know a lot about Kevin. Like, there's no storylines involving Kevin except him being the gay best friend, or him being gay, or what it's like to be gay, or his relationships, or being Betty's best friend, or being in a cult. Like, is it me or is this show, like, there's nothing wrong with having, like, a gay side character. There's nothing wrong with that. I am a proud supporter of the LGBTQ plus community. But here's the thing. If you're gonna have such a prominent character, you need to make them more important. Like, I'm really tired of, like, them using the gay best friend as a side character just to fit some kind of woke quota that they're trying to do. Like, Kevin's hardly a character. Like, I can only tell you, like, 5 different things about Kevin, and the rest is just, just because I name those things doesn't mean that's all of Kevin's personality, and I would love to see an actual storyline with Kevin that doesn't involve the core 4. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, give him something to do besides, you know, his romantic interest in being a part of a cult. Just, like, please. And, like, he's also snide every time he does things too. So, like, I don't know, Kevin just seemed like an interesting character. And I guess, you know, when he's directing plays or musicals, it's a little bit interesting. But that's only like 1 or 2 episodes a season. So, like, Kevin deserves better. Just saying. If you're gonna have characters, use them. Use them. I have the same problem with Julie Plec when she does it with her characters. Riverdale doesn't get a pass just because it's Riverdale. Alright. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get back to the episode. You know, Hiram has got to be the biggest dick in the history of dicks. Like, okay, sis, you go ahead and, show that you have, like, all the cards, and you have, like, this unlimited amount of power and stuff. God, I know Hiram is, like, the main villain of this show, like, the main one, but damn, like, if I was Veronica, I'd be like, okay, we're gonna play that game? Huh, yeah, play against me and you'll lose every time. It's all like, well, we could still make more of that, by the way. And, you know, it's all like getting the sheriff's department down there to raid the place, and it's all like, I know Hiram is gonna fight dirty, but like, really? You can't win fair and square, you have to play dirty? Like, I would at least have satisfaction in knowing that I didn't have to play dirty to do anything like Hiram does. Just like, ugh. Like, I just, ugh. Like, I would, like, it's like, okay, we want to play that game, sis? Oh, hmm, hmm. Just, I just, like, hate Hiram. Also, the whole thing about, like, Kevin and, the tickling fetish guy, and it's like, have you ever videotaped yourself, like, getting tickled? And it's just, like, 50 what now? For tickling videos? Just tickling, don't have to do clothes off and other stuff. Like, people will pay, like, mad money for weird shit, I swear to fucking God. It's like foot fetish pics all over again. But, like, damn. People are weird. They're very weird. And then I knew Betty was not Betty's, Yale thing was because of her dad, and that's just not fair. Like, I get that, genetics and, her, like, MA, whatever it's called, is a thing, and you don't want that on your school, but, like, damn. Like, why be a dick? Why be a huge fucking dick? I don't get it. Yeah, I like how she vandalized her dad's grave, honestly, like, I wouldn't have even paid the money to have a grave for him, honestly, like, I would have just been like, okay, let's burn this bitch. Bitch, sprinkle his ashes somewhere, there's nothing to vandalize, things like that. But, like, go off, Betty. Show that you're mad and angry, and then Jughead's all like, I hate when we fight. It's all like, weren't y'all, like, just mad at each other, like, an hour or so ago? I guess circumstances and other stuff, and Bughead's strong, but, like, I'm just like, at least this episode's more intriguing than most cases would be, so let's go ahead and continue. So, Veronica and Cheryl found a plan to operate the Luan Nui as a dance club to distract her father while they sell their liquor at Cheryl's mother's brothel, with Cheryl's mother as the head of it. I can't believe that Cheryl's mother is still in that little halfway hell house thing. I totally forgot she was there. I totally forgot Cheryl put her there. I'm just like, ugh, okay. A little weird. But, I guess we could trust her for now. But, like, why trust her when she literally could phone Hiram, tell him where their operation is, and totally, like, bust them because, it's Cheryl's mother. I'm just like, why? And how come she hasn't escaped at this moment? Like, is she handcuffed to that bed or something? She doesn't seem handcuffed. Is she just, like, chilling in this, like, basement, not really trying to escape or anything? Like, really? Really? Pretty docile for someone who used to be, like, a game master and killing people and shit like that. Like, why do these adults give up so easily when they're captured by these kids? I don't get it. But that's beside the point. And then we got, like, Archie and, like, Frank and Tom getting into, like, an altercation because Archie's Uncle Frank took out a loan. Well, took $200 so he could gamble to get the guys their Christmas bonuses. And it's like, oh yeah, just assume the worst and other stuff. And it's like, ugh. Like, ugh. That does not look good. It just doesn't. And now, like, the quiz show happened, and then her mother's all like, oh, I left you a thing, and, like, Betty's mother, and, It was the answers to the quiz show, and then how much you want to bet Brett's gonna be like, oh, she had the answers, and it was totally unfair and square, and yada yada, and I'm just like, ugh, this sucks, because of Betty's mother, she might, like, have to forfeit because of it, because she didn't think that Betty could do it by herself, which, Betty's smart, and I would rather win the fair way than have answers to cheat, honestly. But no, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's do this. You see, I knew Alice giving her those answers would bite her back in the ass because Betty wanted fair and square about using the answers, about doing any of that, and because she ripped him up and put him in the trash, and Honey found him, they were probably going to revoke her win because they thought she cheated, which she didn't. And it's just like, you can't let her have this one win, Alice. It's like, one win. Ugh, why? And then, what else happened? Just like, Frank and Archie fixed things, and that was it. But let's see how this episode ends. Let's watch. So we're getting closer and closer to how Jughead dies. I don't know. Like, is his death real? Is it not real? Am I gonna cry like a little bitch baby? Probably. But I don't know, I really don't know if he's dead or not. It's interesting. And then, it seems like him and Brett have like a duel and other stuff. Did Brett, like, kill like Jughead? But what some of this like Betty stuff too. Like we saw Betty over like his dead body and she was like crying and I'm just like and Archie and freaking Veronica are like, Betty, what did you do? And I'm just like, did like like how? Like what drives Betty to kill Jughead? And did Brett kill Jughead? And everyone's like, but how does he like convince Betty that she killed Jughead? I don't get this. I don't understand what's happening. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't get it. Is this gonna make any sense? Like, I think we got like 4 episodes left because, like, from this point to this point is within like 4 weeks. So it's been like 2 to 4 weeks since Jughead's death. I think we're gonna find out what happened next episode or the episode after that. I don't know. It's very weird. Where things are like super weird this season and nothing makes sense and all the storylines are like separated and it's just like I got a lot of problems with this season. Like, no, you don't need all the main cast like interacting with each other all the time, but like it'd be nice to have something of the core for. But I'm glad that Cheryl's getting more screen time, obviously, because I love Cheryl. She's one of my favorites. But, like, Kevin and his side business, and then the whole tickling thing, it's all like, why is everything, like, I already said my rant about how they use Kevin just for, like, these weird-ass storylines. Or just to be, like, the token gay character. It gets very exhausting to see it after a while, honestly, and I really wish that they treated characters of the LGBTQ+, QI plus community better, honestly, because, like, why not? Why can't we have, like, more characters that get, like, full-on screen time? I think the only character that we even come close to seeing that, at least in shows that I've watched, is Legacies of Josie, but I don't know. So there you guys have it. That was my review of Riverdale Season 4, Episode 11. We'll continue with Riverdale next week. I'm kind of excited to see how this all wraps up. wraps up and stuff. And also, stay tuned tomorrow, because tomorrow I'll be doing my Legacies review. I'm so excited for this next episode of Legacies, because everything in Legacies is getting better. They're upping the ante, especially with a returning character from the Vampire Diaries coming in episode 12. I'm pretty sure if anyone's seen the title for the next episode, they already got spoiled for who it was, or saw Legacies last week, and you could put like 2 and 2 together who's coming back. But so excited for it, so here for it. But let's see what happens. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, guys. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!